Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dawnsbury Days. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we have been through the halls of Undeath and Artifice with the assistance of an angel. And now, we might be fighting two very powerful demons? Beyond the double door, you finally find Linka, but who is it standing next to her? Also, I'm sorry if I have to make some weird, disgusting mouth noises every so often. I did the mistake of having a payday bar before recording.
I sense them clearly. Two powerful demons beyond this door.
Cast your buffs and drink your potions, and when ready, let's open the door.
Alright. You don't have any more blessings. 10 foot that's until the end of the encounter. This is a range of touch, so let's move over here. Oh, that's a level 3 spell. God damn it. Gotta love it when things are level 3 spells. Alright, do you have any more blesses? You do. And yes, you have a champion spell of Lay on Hands, but at the moment it's not that great. Oh, okay, it's not that that's not that great, it's that we don't have the need to use it at the moment. You really don't have anything besides gravity weapon to cast. I think you're pretty much good then. You really don't have anything to cast at the moment either. I mean, you could wild shape, but that'd be a little pointless. And you really don't have anything besides agile feet. Alright, now we cast the circular protection. Protection from evil. Alright. Bless radius. Pop open the door.
Linka, you're safe.
Safi? Anna?
Oh, are these your friends, Linka?
There's no demons here. Your senses were mistaken.
No, I still feel it.
That's not Linka. And that is not an elf. They're demons in disguise.
What? No! I'm Linka, from Dawnsbury.
And who is your friend?
Diana here rescued me from the Hag Coven. And now she gave me this amulet of protection, so I'm not abducted again.
Your friend Diana is an imposter. Watch. Good divine lance! See? Only evil creatures can be hurt by this spell.
No! Stop hurting my friend!
We must be careful here so Lenka doesn't come to any harm.
But it's not Linka. It's just another demon, don't you see?
I don't know. I'm with Anna here. Something doesn't add up.
My senses are clear and I'll show you too. Good divine lance!
Stop casting spells against our friend, Miss Brightshield. Stand down.
In any case, the spell's lack of effect confirms it. Lenka is not a demon.
Wrong! I sense it. It's the amulet. The amulet the demon gave her is protecting her from good magic.
Lori, don't. Stand down.
Fortunately, the spell has another effective mode. Lawful divine lance! What?
Lori just killed Lenka.
What? No. No, I thought.
A divine intervention? Those are the symbols of the cerulean sky.
Oh, this is precious. Here I thought I could corrupt a mortal to sin. But I actually caught an angel. I made an angel not just murder an innocent child, but outright fall. I'm not even done. Your will save. It's probably not very good in your current mental state, is it?
My will save? What?
Doesn't matter. Dominate. Alright, heroes. You probably never fought an angel-demon tag team before. Well, first time for everything.
Well, that got dark. Jeez, 30 damage, though. Undefeatable Dominate. You follow the instructions of the succubi, even if the succubus dies, until you fall unconscious. Well, at least we still got that circle of protection from her. Let's see. Succubi. Succubus. They do slashing damage and evil damage. Embrace, grapple the target, but it's diplomacy versus will save instead of athletics versus fortitude. So, don't get in range of her with someone with a low will save. Got it. When grappled, kiss a grappled creature. You can do this once per round. Has 3 effects. Deal 3d6 negative energy damage and heal that much damage. Target's drained condition increases by 1 up to a maximum of 4. Target makes a DC 26 will save. If it fails, it's charmed and can't attempt to escape or take actions against you until your next turn. Spell resistance, seductive presence, rejection vulnerability. When a succubus fails a diplomacy save to embrace or when a creature succeeds as it saves against the succubus's kiss, succubi takes 2d6 mental damage when that creature next successfully demoralizes the succubus this encounter. Huh. Alright. That's an interesting allotment. Cold Iron 5, Good 5, weaknesses. Evil, Fiend, Demons, all that fun stuff. Alright. Well, we don't necessarily want to get close to them. Also, poor Lori. But I guess that's a little bit to be expected. Alright. Hunt prey. Sudden charge is not good enough to get up to her. But you know what is gonna be helpful? Assuming that I can get within range of her as well. 120 feet. I think we're in range already. Divine Light. Or Searing Light. Good damage. Look at that. Just hits. But 9 fire, which I think she's actually got a... No? No resistance to fire. Interesting. There used to be a time where you could be all like, oh, that's a demon, or oh, that's a devil, and they have this and that and whatnot resistances. I kind of prefer them not to be as carbon copy, I suppose. Alright, Agile Feet. It allows me to move. And if I do a sudden charge... Probably not a good idea to put her right in front of the succubi, but kind of need to batter an angel until she stops being smirked. Ah, of course. That's a bad. All right, bless. So he is technically not a good guy right now. But can't take any other actions, so we'll end the turn. Oh, end of control. Good. Let's see. You are not immune to Scorching Rays. But sometimes you just miss and you don't need to worry about them. Alright, I think we ought to get rid of you first, I'm sorry to say. Because if we don't, you're just going to keep on healing the succubus. 0 HP. Drained. Man, you are just in the worst state. Passionate kiss under the magical compulsion. You can't attempt to escape here. Drained 1. So yeah. While she is drained, also lose HP and maximum HP equal to your level times the drain value. So 5 HP. Gone. Alright, we'll sustain the bless. Step up. Okay. We could try to punch you. I cast fist. Damn! Safi, you beast! I love you. Alright, we'll move our hunt prey to you. I was gonna say rage. I'm not sure that's helpful right now. Dun, 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 dun. And then we strike. Sure, use that bonus. Oh! Ho ho! Oh! 57 damage. Gravity weapon. Precision damage. Weakness to cold iron. And then, of course, prone as a critical... Oh, right, because I'm using the hammer, not the axe. Most excellent. Alright, Safi. Get on in here. See if we can't smack her to death. Okay. Alright, Anna. You can't take any actions against her, that's right. Alright, so for now then, pull out that scroll. Use it to heal yourself. Raise your shield. With a kick.
Demon is dead. The angel is subdued.
Lenka! Can anyone... We can still save her, right?
At this point, we would need a resurrection ritual. But it's expensive and no Dawnsbury healers can cast it.
Why did the angel attack Lenka? It was plain obvious the little girl was not a demon.
Detecting alignment comes easily to angels. I have the ability innately as well. And Lenka registered as overpowering evil, but I think... The necklace. It's not an amulet of protection. It's an amulet of false aura. A trap gift given by the succubus.
Lori was played and fell for it. Literally, in this case. Let's sweep this up, everyone. We can come back from this.
What should we do, Battle Leader?
Search the room. We need information on how to enter this Aeon structure underneath the hill. No matter anything else, we must still find out what the Starborn is planning.
Take Lenka's body back to Dawnsbury. We'll keep it safe until we find a spellcaster capable of casting a resurrection ritual. And let's take Lori back as well. She killed Lenka, but she's still an angel, and it's still our responsibility to take care of her.
What happens to her next, I think, will largely be on her. But to start on her atonement, I'm sure she'll be happy to tell us more about this Aeon structure.
Yay! Well, boo, but also yay! Ah, man. I won't lie, that was actually a really interesting encounter. They freaking killed a girl. Alright, let's finally sell that shield. Give you this moderate healing potion for now. God. I have money. Money is dangerous in my hand. Anyways, level ups. Level ups all around. Level 6. It's going to be a fun time. So, fighters get a plethora of feats that allow them to do some pretty gnarly stuff. Become master with simple weapons, martial weapons, and unarmed attacks of the group that I select here. And become expert with advanced weapons of that group. So if I gave her, say, a weapon group of axe, basically her attack with all axes is going to be at a +2. That's kind of the thing of fighters. I think I've stated before, barbarians are heavy hitters, what with their rage and all that fun stuff, but they can, at this point, I think they're still only experts. With fighters, they can basically choose to become masters of a particular weapon group at this point. Proficiency in all advanced weapons, as if they were martial weapons of their group. But honestly, I really love doing fighters in a fashion of they get to do some really cool shit with their actions. Like this one. When you make a power attack with a melee weapon you're wielding in 2 hands, counts as 1 attack instead of multiple attacks. Or disarming stance. Enter a stance. While you're in the stance, +1 to athletics checks to disarm. Disarming is fantastic. I just keep on forgetting to do it. Or shatter defenses. Make a melee strike against a frightened creature. If you hit and deal damage, they become flat-footed until its frightened condition ends. And if it was already flat-footed, it can't reduce its frightened value below 1 until the start of my next turn. And so on and so forth. That said, I think I've already got axe for the second weapon group. Or for the first weapon group, so I might free trip attack against the target. Wait, make a melee attack. If it hits, you make a free trip attack. Okay, that's where it counts as 2 actions. Because it's actually 1 action to use, but only 2. Yeah. I like that, because it'll deal damage and trip. But stunned is good. So if you can stun a target, they lose an action. So if they critical failure, they effectively lose their turn. So we're going to take Dazing Blow. And now you get another dedication feat. Again, I've not been all that about dedication feats that are based around spellcasting. Why is that, Dar? Because most of the spellcastings that they do are like, you also automatically gain a level 2 spell slot at 6th level. At 8th level, you gain a 3 spell slot. It's 1 spell slot. 1. Now, sure, there are a bunch of good spells that we can be casting from those spell slots, but 1. That's why usually I'm like, okay, I kind of prefer just give me a dogma. But some of the dogmas aren't even all that unless you do spellcasting. Cantrips, Holy Castation. Ooh, yeah, I think I gotta take that one. Did I take? I'm pretty sure I already took this one for, Safi. You regain hit points equal to the spell. Honestly? Alright, I'm gonna take basic cleric spellcasting, but this is a little bit of a big but. I'm pretty much just gonna prepare her heal. Because anything, say for like restoration, well, restoration is actually really good. Because that reduces all poisons, reduce the values of certain effects by 2. See, invisibility is not bad. But again, most anything else that's based around saving throws, if you're spellcasting like this, are just kind of So I prefer to just have her sort of being able to be all like, heal. Now looking at restoration, being all like, that still wouldn't be that bad though. Or invisibility scene, because that's just nice too. Nah, heal's fine for Anna. Scarlet, you're a druid. No more order magic. Steady spellcaster. If a reaction such as an attack of opportunity would disrupt your spell, attempt a flat DC 15 check. If you succeed, your action isn't disrupted. So that's a 20% chance that if you would lose a spell, you don't lose a spell. Wait, is that... Ma'am, is that seriously the best one that you got right now? I think it is. Like, we can start another order exploring thing. But one gives us an animal companion, one gives us more speed, which is not unwelcome. And one ignores difficult terrain from shallow waters and mud. And then I'd be able to take order magic. Should I be able to do that? I'm not sure I should be able to do this. Because here's the thing. I guess it is still a class feat, but it's an archetype feat. Huh. So, I don't think I should be able to... Hold the phone. Alright, so if I'm reading this correctly, you can gain an archetype feat by selecting archetype feats instead of normal feats. The archetype feat is subject to any restriction on the class feat it replaces. So, for example, if you have an ability at 6th level that grants you bonus class feats, that class... I'm not seeing anything that says I can't, which I guess makes sense because they're technically still class feats. I think it's just still weird. I can take a trickery and an advanced trickery. Your next brutal beating. When your strike is critical hit and deals damage, target's frightened. You use stride to move half your speed or less. Your movement does not trigger reactions. Quick draw is always good. When you strike a critical hit and deals damage, target is flat-footed against your attacks until the end of your next turn. Honestly, I might take the poison resistance instead, because that just seems like it's a quick way to not dying. Especially if there's a lot of poisony stuff. That said, make one strike with each of your 2 melee weapons, both against the same target. Target's automatically 5 foot against the second. Apply map normally. You can spend a reaction to demoralize a single target. You do have a pretty good intimidation. You know what? Tumble Behind. Tumble Behind is actually a really good one. And I mostly know this from my friend Link playing in a more recent Pathfinder game with me. He's playing a rogue. He does that a lot. But Tumble Behind makes it so as when you tumble through an enemy's square, that enemy becomes flat-footed to your next attack, to the next attack you make before the end of the turn. So it can tumble behind someone, be like, "Aha!" and then stab him in the back. Alright. Another 3rd level spell. Heals HP, as long as you sustain. Honestly, her having a higher level... I'm gonna do an acid arrow rather, there. Higher level healing from her might be a good idea. And done there. Tokdar, Ranger feats. Favorite enemies. We might want to consider taking favorite enemies with the devil. Each time you roll initiative, if you see a devil, you can designate one of them as your prey as a free action. That's pretty good, especially in a place that is going to be filled with them. Or Skirmish Strike, where we can step then strike or strike then step as one action. That's actually really good. We're going to take that. And then for your barbarian stuff, we can take resiliency, which gives us 3 more hit points per level for each barbarian archetype class we have, including this one. And we can continue getting HP in this way with more barbarian archetype stuff. We can get 1 barbarian feat for the purposes of Oh, this one isn't limited, whereas this one is, right? Yeah, okay. Instinct is an extra first level barbarian feat, where Advanced Fury is just up to... The wording is weird. Okay, if you take this at 6th level, you can only take level 1 or 2. If you're at 8th level, you can take 1, 2, or 4. So, yeah. Again, just a little bit weird wording there. Saving throws against fear. +1 to all athletics checks. Something on my screen blocking the 1 from acrobatics. Cover the condition if you have... Furious Finish is tempting. But honestly, I kind of want to go with Adrenaline Rush. No. Arrogance. That +2 saving throws against fear effects is really good. Actually, no. Barbarian Resiliency. Get that 9 more HP. Safi, you're a cleric. Steady spellcasting, Selective energy, you 3 action heal doesn't heal your enemies, and harm doesn't hurt my allies. That's really good. When your channel smite doesn't hit, you don't expend spell slots. That's a really good one too. Detonating spell, you can spend an extra action as you cast a spell that deals energy damage to a single target. If you do, target takes any damage. The spell also deals damage equal to the spell level to all creatures adjacent to the target. Pretty neat. Cast down, spend an extra action as you cast heal or harm. If you do, and the creature takes any damage, it's also knocked prone. -10 status penalty for the rest of the encounter. Heck. I'm between this and selective... I'm between cast down and reliable channel smite. Because I've not channel smite basically the entire time. But then again, my heal... Yeah, we channel heal, so it would only really be effective against... in this case, fiends and undead. But we are facing a lot of fiends. Oh, I need a dice for this. 1 second. Alright. Here's how we'll play it. Ah! Balls. Drop the die. 1 through 10, it'll be cast down. 11 through 20, reliable channel smite. That's one of the reasons why I've not done channel smite, is because I could be healing if I don't... I could be healing, but this could miss and I could waste a spell slot. So, 1 through 10, 11 through 20. So that's a 13. That is a reliable channel smite. Yeah. Alright. Am I going to hate that eventually? I don't know. Now, I could also take Champion's Resiliency with this. Let's see what devotions we have. We can take an oath. Retributive strikes gain bonuses against fiends. I don't have retributive strike, though. That's the thing. +1 on saves against mental effects, +2 against mental effects originating from undead. Can recover focus points when you have no focus points left. That'd be really good with the healing, or the, I know words, lay on hands. Deity's Domain, which gives us a domain. Agile Shield Grip, you can change the way you grip, lowering its damage die to D4. Your strikes with the shield are agile. Nah. As long as you... Oh. See, shit like this is why I want to give Safi a tower shield. Gain Liberating Step. Whenever an enemy damages or grapples your ally and both are within 15 feet of you, you can spend a reaction. If you do, first the reaction was triggered by an ally taking damage. Prevent the amount of damage equal to 2 plus your level. Second, if the ally is grappled, can attempt to do so as a free escape as a free action. Third, the ally can move. It can then take a step as a free action. Is all right. Divine Ally. Oh. Divine Ally. Gain a Divine Ally of your choice. Melee strikes trigger. Trigger? Oh. Wait, what's unarmed count? Brawling Fist. Yeah. Slowed 1 until your next turn. And they're disrupting. Deal 1d6 additional positive damage to undead on a critical hit. Struck creature is enfeebled. Or I can take ally. When you prevent damage with... or shield ally. When you prevent damage with a shield block, prevent 2 more damage. Ooh. Ooh. Champion's reaction is really good. Also, it would give him something to do with his reactions, you know? Alright. So finally, spells. And I think it's as I thought. There's no remove curse at this level. So we might just want to do another Searing Light. Theoretically, anyways. Alright. I just want to quickly retrain her. Instead of taking the Oracle. Oh, no, she's taking Oracle still. I think my thing was the Basic Dogma, which gave her Domain Initiate, which allowed her to take the Travel Domain. So, this isn't bad. This is a really good thing. You gain +5 status bonus and you increase your speed and ignore difficult terrain. That's really good. But it's not that great right now because she's also got that Fae thing that allows her to just noom for the rest of the encounter. Once per day at will. The only thing is that the rest of the stuff is not something I like to rely on. Because I need to remember to cast a bit of luck. Or I need to remember to cast Dazzling Flash. Or rather, Dazzling Flash is dependent on her will or wisdom save, which isn't bad, but it's not exactly great. I don't know. I guess I'll stick to travel. Because when we do get to travel, she'll eventually get wings too. which will be during the rest of the encounter thing, but still. Alright, I'm going to off-screen doing shop stuff because there's a lot of options. So when we return, we will continue this adventure path, where we go from Dawnsbury to the Aeon structure. What's in the Aeon structure? I don't know. I think it's going to be based off of Aeons, which are a completely different beast entirely. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.